All work, no pleasure. I ain't here to make friends, big stepper. Ay, bad guy, Heath Ledger. Ready for wherever, I'll be front and center. Don't fly too close to the sun, your body chopped up by propellers. Came in arrogant, but left out in a stretcher. The comparison, y'all know y'all couldn't replicate it. Chilling in the desert, I'm good under pressure.
Stick around when we hold it down, look at what we found.
This a marathon, not a sprint, let's go 100 miles.
From the ground, we need to the clouds, never coming down.
That's the crown on me, wear it proud, show 'em what we bout.
Stick around when we hold it down, look at what we found.
Said this a marathon, not a sprint, let's go 100 miles.
From the ground, we need to the clouds, never coming down.
That's the crown on me, wear it proud. What they was talking about. All work, no pleasure. I ain't here to make friends, big stepper. Ay, bad guy, Heath Ledger. Ready for whatever, I'll be front and center. Quick to sever, however, whoever. Raining from above, we shooting down through your umbrella. Ay, getting fed up, nothing you could tell us. Snapping every shot I take, just wait till it develops.
Stick around when we hold it down, look at what we found.
This a marathon, not a sprint, let's go 100 miles.
From the ground, we need to the clouds, never coming down.
That's the crown on me, wear it proud, show 'em what we bout.
Stick around when we hold it down, look at what we found.
Said this a marathon, not a sprint, let's go 100 miles.
From the ground, we need to the clouds, never coming down.
That's the crown on me, wear it proud. What they was talking
Stick
about.
around when we hold it down, look at what we found. From the ground, we need to the clouds, never coming down. Stick around when we hold it down, look at what we found.
Said this a marathon, not a sprint, let's go 100 miles.
From the ground, we need to the clouds, never coming down.
That's the crown on me, wear it proud. What they was talking about.
Ride to LA with it. Ride to LA with it. Yeah. 10 toes down, I'ma ride with the gang. My whole life I've been doing my thing. Get that money, ain't no thing. Anything I do for the gang. 10 toes down, I'ma ride with the gang. My whole life I've been doing my thing. Get that money, ain't no thing. Anything I do for the gang. Anything I do for the gang. Took those L's and I took that blame. All money in, we ain't copping no chain. Feel like Ice Cube, cause I did good day. Don't need 3 whips, don't need no race. I'ma keep it simple in the Chevy I skate. Thank the Lord every time I wait. Lace my shoes and I get to that cake. Heads up, I'm coming. This is all we ever wanted. Go and stack it by the hundreds. This is all we ever wanted. 10 toes down, I'ma ride with the gang. My whole life I've been doing my thing. Get that money, ain't no thing. Anything I do for the gang. 10 toes down, I'ma ride with the gang. My whole life I've been doing my thing. Get that money, ain't no thing. Anything I do for the gang. Pedal to the floor, to the engine. Head up in the clouds when I levitate. We don't spit game, we just educate. 10-10-80, had a paper straight. Couldn't get it back then, so I had to wait. Now the money come to me, so I don't have to chase. I don't gotta flash nothing, I don't gotta fake, darling. We not practicing, we ballin'. And heads up, I'm coming. This is all we ever wanted. Yeah. Go and stack it by the hundreds. Heads up, I'm coming. This is all we ever wanted. Go and stack it by the hundreds. This is all we ever wanted. Down, I'ma ride with the gang. My whole life I've been doing my thing. Get that money, ain't no thing. Anything I do for the gang. 10 toes down, I'ma ride with the gang. My whole life I've been doing my thing. Get that money, ain't no thing. Anything I do for the gang.
Hey, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is your boy, Marlon. We are back at it again here with another edition of the show. So, this is your first time watching. Don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button. Turn on that post notification bell so you never miss out on the daily updates that we have in the land of PlayStation and Xbox, as well as PC and Nintendo. If that is something that intrigues you, then this is the place for you. Welcome back to the channel, guys. All right, man. So got some announcements to make, some MGN announcements. All right. So I appreciate you guys for another week, for another day. God bless each and every one of you guys. I appreciate y'all coming back time and time again. It's definitely a blessing. We do have a lot of topics to go over and discuss. I appreciate y'all. If y'all just now tuning in, please give the stream a massive thumbs up. So quick housekeeping things here that we need to kind of go over and discuss really quickly. So Friday, we talked about the LG G4 given some issues. I was able to go back to Best Buy and talk to a manager over there. And it turns out that they would have to send the TV into LG to get it repaired. So, which is something that I can do myself, which I was kind of very upset. But come to find out, there was some sort of price match that had happened and they had credited my account. So I didn't even know about that situation, right? So anyways, waste of time taking it out, bringing it to the store. Then I had to pack it back up and bring it back to the house. So I also reached out to a LG rep. Shout out to my man Panthorius. So I'm waiting to hear back from the LG rep. Also, I did mention our interest in the newest ultra wide monitor, the one that actually is bendable. And hopefully we can hear some more information in regards to that, and then also with the G4. But LG is going to be taking care of everything. So I think the best part about it is that they are covering, well, they actually gave me a partial money back for a price match that happened a while back when we were still in that price match window, and I wasn't even aware of it. So I actually had that money just there, and I was like, whoa, wait, what? So that's one of the best things about Best Buy in that regard. So more on the LG G4. Hopefully we can get everything running smoothly. And then, we'll be back up and running with the G4. Okay, next thing that we want to talk about. So as you guys may know, as the start of this year, we've been pushing the channel and expanding our RYZEN into tech, more tech. And I think we've been doing really, really good because obviously we striked interest in a lot of companies. Over the past weekend here, I've been very busy, responding back to companies, emails, stuff like that. And I think that we are in a position now where we're starting to strike the eyes of a lot of other companies, bigger tech companies and stuff like that, which we kind of gotten into the PC building side of things on the channel, which has helped broaden the audience a little bit more since we started doing that some years ago, probably like around 4 or 5 years now, since we've been, building PCs on the channel. Then we started introducing more handhelds on the channel because that market right now is freaking insane when you really sit down and think about it. I mean, we have the ROG Ally 2. I don't know if you guys remember me covering this, but the ROG Ally 2 is supposed to be getting revealed at Computex, I think, next week? Yeah, next week. And then Microsoft, there's a Microsoft handheld. It's more like a stripped down version to the Ally 2. The Ally 2 is going to be using a Z2 Extreme chip, the newest one. And I think the other one is like a Z2 Go. We're not 100% sure at this point. I think 16 gigs of RAM and things of that nature. And that's supposed to be the Xbox handheld. So we've been covering that. We covered the MSI Claw 8 AI Plus on the channel. We have covered the ROG Ally X, Steam Deck, and so on and so forth. And so I think that market is getting crazier and crazier. Plus, we have the Switch 2 which is getting ready to drop. I think Best Buy dropped some new information in regards to if you pre-ordered your Switch 2 from them. They have some really cool things going on, like some sort of collectible or something like that they can give you if you actually purchase the Switch 2 through them, which I think is really awesome there. But nevertheless, let's get back on course. So I say all this to say this. We have approximately 3 or 4 companies right now. This is absolutely insane. And it's thanks to you guys making all of this possible. And I can't stress this enough. Without you guys coming to the show and watching the show, it wouldn't be impossible. So just know that all of this made possible by you guys and the company. So I think we have like 3. I'm going to be in a meeting tomorrow, like around 8 o'clock. I have to be on call with one of the companies to kind of go over everything, all the details and things of that nature. So sometime this week, and I'm pretty excited about this one because I feel like this will also help push the channel even further too with this content. So sometime this week, once I get all this stuff in from all the companies and everything like that, that's definitely helping paying for this device. Plus, when I did return the MSI Claw 8 and then also the ROG Ally X, combining those 2 credits has allowed us to be able to get this thing in. So I'm really excited about this one. So it's going to be the Asus Flow 13 2025, and it's going to have all these companies incorporated with this collab to help bring you guys the ultimate handheld experience, which I am so excited about. So as far as from what I'm hearing and doing research on, this is the most powerful handheld device that money can buy right now. And like I said, it wouldn't be possible with them not helping out and you guys, you know, watching the shows and stuff like that, because they look at viewership. And I think with what we've been getting lately, I think most companies are willing to look at the channel and be like, okay, we can send you this, or okay, we can, you know, offer you this, whatever for this. So I'm like, okay, cool. That sounds pretty good. So I'm pretty excited about this collaboration, and I'm pretty excited about us receiving the Asus Flow 13 2025 edition. So get hype, get excited. Still can't believe all of this is happening, but God is good, man. God is good. When you put in the work, you get the reward. So more on that really, really soon. And again, big thanks to you guys and shout outs to these companies, which I will talk about them, the names of the companies, once we get everything in. And then typically what I'm going to be doing is I want to do a members first video or something like that for members only. And then we're going to have a big live stream pretty much going over everything. So more on that as everything start coming in the mail on that one. So I keep you guys posted on that. So there's that one. Just wanted to update you guys on the forefront of what's going to be going down with the channel, the pieces of tech that we're getting in for review, and then also what to expect moving forward. So one love and God bless. I appreciate you guys. Thank y'all so much for y'all patience. I know that was a little bit on the long-winded side, but have to update you guys and let y'all know what's going down content-wise. So you're still going to be getting everything else that you guys will typically get. You're going to get your shows Monday through Friday, sometimes on the weekends, blowout series whenever we do have a lot of games that we need to check out. Handheld reviews, handheld news, especially with the Switch 2. I also have another company. Man, I'm so excited right now because with the Switch 2 coming out, and I guess they kind of dig on the back end and see how much content that I've made around Nintendo. So they want to work with us with the Switch 2. So I am freaking stoked about this other company. So more on that one. Lots of content. Like I said, in the handheld space, it's about to get crazy on the channel. So buckle up, be along for the ride. Let's go. Let's get freaking hype. You already know what it is and what it was and what it's going to be. So hopefully we'll hear from the LG rep soon, and we'll hear what they have to say regarding the GX9 monitor, and then also getting replaced our for free, by the way, which is insane, our LG G4 with a new one, or maybe a newer one, or I don't know, maybe a G5. Maybe we might get blessed to get a G5 replacement. I don't freaking know. By the talks and by the looks of it, hopefully. But I'll keep you guys posted on that one. Like I said, we're going places, okay? All right. So enough with the chit chat. Let's get right down to the nitty gritty, the foundation of what the show is about. So we got all those announcements out the way. And we got some good news today, and we got some bad news today. So buckle up, put on your seatbelt, grab yourself something to drink, and maybe something to eat, and relax wherever you are right now. Some of y'all are on the grind right now. Hey, turn me up, turn me up. All right, let's get right into it. So we do have a major report that is talking about the PS5 Pro, and also the situation that's going on with Doom the Dark Ages. Seems as though that it's a bad PS5 Pro port because it's not running as well as the Series X version here. So it seemed like Microsoft or ID, whatever, basically just gave it a blind eye in terms of optimization and things of that nature. So a lot of people are kind of like really pissed off, and probably one of the worst ports when it comes to the PS5 Pro. But more on that as we progress. We're also going to talk about another report that is talking about GTA 6 and 30 FPS conversation again. Okay, which I've already told you guys already based on what we've been talking about. Hey, at a baseline, I am expecting it to run at 30 FPS on the base PS5. On Pro, I said 40 FPS. Ben said 40 FPS. For the PS5 Pro version of it, I would love to see if we could get higher than 40, maybe even a 50 or close to 60 FPS with variable refresh rate. But same thing that I've been saying is same thing that's being echoed in this chamber in regards to GTA 6 running on these machines at 30 frames per second. And obviously there's different variables to why we're getting this report, basically stating that, you know, GTA 6 could be potentially running at 30 FPS because of all the lighting, ray tracing, all that jazz, everything that was showcased to us basically on the, trailer and screenshots and things of that nature. So more on that one pretty soon here. We're also going to be talking about, holy freaking cow, shouts to my man, Nico freaking Bellic, baby. Nico Bellic, you know, Grand Theft Auto 4 is definitely one of the goated Grand Theft Auto titles in the actual series. And we're getting a report here. Don't know how true it is, but a person that is saying it seems to have some sort of decent track record. So we'll see more on that one. It seems as though that we could be getting some sort of remaster or remake for current generation consoles, which I think is just awesome because I love GTA 4. I love GTA 4. So, hey, man, if we're getting blessed like that, especially to go hand in hand with, you know, Max Payne 1 and 2 being remade. Hopefully we get to learn more stuff about Max Payne 1 and 2 being remade. Hopefully sometime this year or even next year. Maybe it might be coming out like next year. We're just going to have to wait and see on that one. But hey, I digress. Also, we're going to be talking about a new UI update for the PS5. And it seems as though that it's slowly rolling out. Some people might have it, you know, some people might, but we're going to be talking about that here today as well. And a beloved goated franchise from the PS3 generation. We're talking about MotorStorm, baby. I'm so freaking hyped. I really hope it's true because not only that, but we heard from credible journalists, or should I say a credible journalist from the industry before that Sony is basically trying to revive cult classics. Sounds too good to be true, especially Sony nowadays and how they've been swinging things. We'll see how that turns out. But nevertheless, hey, we can be hopeful. On top of that one, we're going to talk about the legendary. Oh, man. You know what? I'll definitely say this right now. I think Forza Horizon 5 is arguably one of my favorite racing game to this date. It's up there with Gran Turismo for me and a lot of other, Ridge Racer, a lot of other titles.
Marlon want to go bowling emoji, rolling on the floor laughing emoji. Hope they remake it.
I hope so, Francisco. Thank you so much for getting us started on the board today with that $2. God bless. Well, let me heart every super chat that comes up. You funny, man. You funny as heck. So yeah, like I was saying before, so Forza Horizon 5, apparently there is some sort of special collaboration with PlayStation and Xbox. And I think it's pretty cool. We're going to save that news report once we actually get there. And oh boy, buckle up, because if this report is to be believed, which we do have another report to go over in regards to the tariffs and everything like that going on, PS5 Pro might go as high as 100 and hold on. Let's tackle this first. Let's tackle this one first. Let's go. Let's tackle this.
What's up, bro?
Hey.
God bless. Hope all is well.
Hey, what's up, country boy? I don't know if you were in the stream earlier. I was talking about all the updates and stuff like that. But yeah, man, all is well. My brother just here grinding. I'll talk more about it if you miss out on the beginning part of the stream. But yeah, man, just thankful for the day and just keeping my foot on the gas. Appreciate you, my brother. Thank you so much, country boy. God bless. Let's go, Alonzo, with the $1.49 coming in right behind my man, Francisco. Appreciate that, man. Thank you guys so much for the support. Listen, without y'all super chats and y'all donating to the show, none of this would have been possible. You guys know we are 100% fan funded and we appreciate you guys. So thank you guys so much, man, for y'all support. I appreciate it. So we're talking about a $1,200 potential price hike for PS5 Pro. I don't even know how to even feel about that. And I am praying that that is just a wash and it's not true, because if that's the case, I mean, people are already feeling it right now in regards to the Xbox consoles going up in price, and that's not going to really sell well, right? I mean, they weren't really selling a whole lot of Xbox consoles to begin with, and $1,200 for a PS5 Pro, bro. Ooh, Lord have mercy. I really hope that does not happen, because you see, this is why I always try to tell you boys. And I know it sounds ridiculous, from $700 to freaking $1,200. What? No, that's $500 more. Like, there's absolutely no freaking way. I refuse to believe that, bro. But like I told y'all, and I'm going to say it again, with what's been going on right now, the best thing to do if you want, and things are just selling out quickly, man. And I one of the companies that I've been talking to, they said that their inventory is down, bro.
Recently seeing Tariff drop with a new China deal. I wonder if prices will actually come down for goods and services, especially gaming.
Yep, I saw that art. That's the article I'm actually talking about. Panthorius, thank you so much, my brother. Let me heart that. That's the article I was gonna touch upon as well too. But prices could stay the same. They said that it's kind of a up in the air situation in regards to PC components and things of that nature. So prices could still be where they are. If something already went up in price, then it's probably not going to go down. It sucks. It freaking sucks, because I knew this was going to happen. Hence why I told you guys from the jump, like, if you want something and you have the money, get on it, because nowadays, like I said, before you actually donated, one of the companies that I'm talking about that's helping us out with the Asus Z Flow 13 2025 edition, they're telling me, bro, and this is straight from that company's mouth. They're telling me that there was a particular thing that they wanted to send me to feature in that particular video. And they're saying, bro, they don't have inventory on that specific item because of tariffs. And they're saying that they don't even know when. Are y'all hearing what I'm saying? They don't even know when they're going to be getting more in stock. They're telling me between 1 to 2 months. Let that sink in. 1 to 2 months turnaround for a restock. So what are you gonna say when the items that you guys are interested in ends up getting sold out? We're seeing it happen all around us right now. Look at the MSI Claw 8, the MSI Claw 8 AI Plus. Look at that device. Sold out every freaking where. You cannot buy it anywhere right now. Sold out. And it got hit by tariffs and it went up by $100. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. So the restock turnaround is you're talking about a month, 2 months from some companies. And hold on to your seats, because I'm telling you, it's going to get worse. It's just before it gets better. Nvidia apparently is going to go up on the price again on GPUs. Dog, a 5090 is literally unreachable, right? I knew this was going to happen, bro. Everybody was making fun of me, laughing at me. You standing up in line. You know what, doggone it? I'm happy I stand my happy-go-lucky behind in line and got it, 3 months ago now we have the 5090. And thank God, because a 5090 now, you can't even afford one. Ridiculous freaking prices.
Thanks for the dono.
Absolutely ridiculous.
5090 they haven't restocked in a while.
Yes, bro. Yes, Cheeto. Yes. You know what I'm saying? Y'all think I'm playing. I'm not playing around. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, thank you so much for the 7. What's that? I think, is that new? No, that's not New Zealand. I don't know what currency that is. Willie Lem, thank you so much, man. Will Lem, thank you. Appreciate you. Cheeto, thank you for the $2. I appreciate you, my brother. Yo, I saw that and I said, dang it. Nvidia is going to go up on the freaking price again. And I feel, bro, I just got a stock alert from like months ago. Literally from months ago for a 5090. I think it was a PNY 5090. And that was like a $2,000 freaking 5090. Tell me why when I click on the link just to see where the price was, $35.99. $35.99, and it's a plain PNY 5090, guys. So you're telling me that freaking 5090 went up $1,500? You're telling me, because that same freaking 5090 they had at Micro Center when I was standing up in line months ago for $2,000. It was one of the cheapest ones. $35.99 from B&H Photo. I said, what? With taxes and everything, dog, that's $4,000 for a GPU. Y'all think this is a game? $4,000. So I'm telling you, and you can't find 5090s nowhere. Like, as soon as they're in stock and they're barely, I even checked Micro Center just to see how stock is going. Nothing. You know what I mean? So it's getting worse. So I can only imagine. They're talking about PS5 Pro upwards of $1,200 freaking dollars. Listen to me, man. Get on it. Get on it before it's too late. You see a lot of people. I've been seeing a lot of people on X talking about, oh, shoot, I'm getting a Pro. They taking pictures of the Pro. Oh, I got me a Pro. I'm preparing myself for GTA 6. Especially with the recent rumor. I don't know if you guys remember the stream that we covered on Friday talking about the PSSR 2.0 update for PS5 Pro, right? Pushing 4K at 120 FPS and then also 8K at like what, 60 or something like that. some crazy stuff like that. Apparently, the image quality will be getting a huge upgrade in regards to PSSR. So there's a lot of updates there in regards to PSSR 2.0 and PS5 Pro, which if that is true, coming from Moore's Law is Dead, that's going to, man, that's going to increase the interest.
Zotac 5093.3K and still in stock on site.
3,003. Who's gonna? So Zotac, okay. So Zotac basically got 5090 for 3,300. Don't know how long that's gonna be, but that's a lot of freaking money, bro. That's a lot of money, bro. That's like almost what? That's what? Almost $3,700. That's almost 37. Can you sit down and think about that? That's a whole freaking computer. That's a whole entire high-end computer bill. You could take $3,300 and build you a beast of a computer right now. No, that's one. I'm sorry. That's one freaking component. That's one freaking component. I feel bad, man. I really do feel bad for a lot of people. This is not a joke, guys. This is not a freaking joke. Some of these companies have been reaching out to me. Some of these companies are trying to send stuff. They talking about they don't have enough inventory to send out. Some of them are like, hey, we can send you this for X amount of time, or we can send it to you so you can keep it. But because of the tariffs and stuff like that, we don't know when we're getting more. I'm like, man, this is real, bro. This is happening for real. So I'm telling you guys, right, especially the Switch too, don't get me started on that joint. Don't get me started on that joint. I feel like after the launch, you already heard from Nintendo president Shuntaro Furukawa. He has already said it already. Depending on how things go with the tariffs and everything like that, that crap is going to go up. I know about what US and China is talking about right now, what they agreed upon and blah, blah, blah. But I'm just saying, guys, if anything changes in between now and then, and something just so happened, okay, Nintendo ran out of stock, because the demand for the Switch 2 right now is literally through the roof. So think about that. If the Switch 2 goes out and then they have to sit there and import from Vietnam, obviously Vietnam right now don't have that much big of a hit as like China and stuff like that. You never know what can happen. Switch 2 goes up in price, or the demand is just like literally through the roof. Oh boy. It's about to get crazy, guys. So I'm telling y'all, buckle up.
Rumor is GameStop might not even have extra.
Holy freaking smokes. I got something else on that.
And yet the PS5 Pro got so much hate for the price.
And it's about to get even, Alonzo, it's about to get even more hate. Let me heart both of y'all $2. And it's about to get even more hate. It's about to get even more freaking hate. Because if the price goes up, people are going to be really mad. That's why I said right now is the best. Man, PlayStation is literally in a good, I'm going to just say in a good position right now. Because right now the price of the games are still the same, right? The freaking, the consoles are still the same price. We don't know for how freaking long. Right now, people have high interest in that Astro, which I've been telling y'all boys to jump on, that Astrobot bundle, right? That's a steal. What? Are you kidding me? That's a freaking steal, bro. That's a freaking steal. All right? Freaking steal. You're talking about a $399 machine with last year's game of the freaking year. What? Are you kidding me right now? So you're getting Astrobot and you're getting you're getting 2 games. And they're basically throwing an Astrobot in there for free for $399. Can't stress it enough. Considering how GTA 6, Rockstar, shout outs to Rockstar Games, love Rockstar, chef kiss of how they said that GTA 6 was running on a base PS5. Trailer 2 was running on base PS5, a mixture of cutscenes and gameplay, and it looked phenomenal. So that right there probably boosted the sales of the PS5, the base PS5, let alone, we're not even talking about PS5 Pro. So Sony is in a very good position right now. Sony, don't screw this up. Okay. Now they're going to do whatever they want to do because of, let me spell it out for you guys, market conditions, right? Market conditions. Listen to me, man. Listen to me. Now is the time. Get on it. Any piece of tech that you want, because stock is shaky, bro. Now, Cheeto, to piggyback off of what you said. Now, I'm not trying to scare y'all. I got an email from Best Buy. I'm just going to tell you off the rip. That's where I got my Switch 2 pre-ordered at. And they said they're going to have a limited stock. Hear me right now. Limited stock of freaking accessories and the Switch 2. And this is during launch day. Some of their stores are going to be doing a launch release at 12:01 a.m. on June 5th. All right. And they are already saying that accessories is going to be limited. Think about that. And accessories, once them accessories goes out, there's going to be another freaking increase possibly coming up. The amiibos, they're already freaking sky high, expensive. You know, they got a little price bump too. You know, next to the freaking accessories. If Best Buy is talking like this, I'm not trying to scare y'all. I'm not trying to tell y'all what to do. You do whatever you want to do with your own money and with your own time. But right now, man, hearing Best Buy talking about stock is going to be shaky, limited. That tells me if you're going to be walking in on June 5th and thinking that, oh yeah, I didn't get to pre-order, you may or may be super duper fortunate to get one on launch day without pre-ordering, but that chance is going to be very slim because I don't know if you have been seeing all the commercials and the marketing for the Switch 2. I'm telling you, the install base of Nintendo fans is literally insane, especially when you look on how many Nintendo Switch consoles were actually sold. You're talking about over 150 plus million freaking units. You see what I'm saying? Not every single person that owns original Switch is going to buy the Switch 2, but hear me. Think about if 50, 60, 70 million, 80 million out of that 150 jumps on the Switch 2. That's chef kiss for Nintendo. What? Bro, they are already exceeding right now inventory. Like the demand is crazy. What, over 2.2 million in freaking Japan? They can't even keep up with the demand in freaking Japan, let alone here in the States. What? Are you kidding me? Some people are already getting emails from the Nintendo store in regards to what they sign up for. And some people are getting fortunate that way to get a Nintendo Switch 2. I'm telling you guys, man, every electronic right now is at risk of just being hard to get, or prices are going to just keep on increasing. PS5 Pro, listen to me. It's a niche console. It's not for everybody. And, you know, you got to weigh the good and the freaking bad. Not every single game is going to shine on the Pro. It all comes down to the freaking developer. Freaking Doom, the Dark Ages, okay, which we're going to talk about, by the way, which is absolutely insane to me, okay? But it's up to you. It's up to you to get on the Pro now or leave the Pro alone, because if you wait, chances are that price is going to go up. So with that being said, let's go ahead and let's get right into the business, man. Let's talk about GTA 6 situation here, running at 30 frames per second. All right, this is the report that we're hearing, and this is not the first time that we're hearing this, but I think the only difference is now is that we do have a trailer to go off of, a new trailer to go off of. And like I said before, trailer 2 versus trailer 1, night and day difference in terms of the character models, the light and the reflections and the shadows, and just how the overall world looks. It looks more believable, and just it's literally insanity at this point. So Rockstar Games have some of the best lighting, devs over there at Rockstar Games. It's incredible. Just the lighting system, in Red Dead Redemption 2 is literally bananas at this point. And so, yeah, it seems as though that they're bleeding that over into, GTA 6. And listen, I cannot freaking wait. So let's go ahead and let's talk about this. Now, this is being reported by PureXbox.com. Let's read over this and let's discuss this bad boy. All right, here we go. So as you guys can see right there, Pure Xbox is reporting GTA 6 tech is seriously impressive, but it's looking like a 30 FPS game on console. Quote, everything points to this being a 30 FPS game. And who is this coming from? Digital freaking Foundry. All right. So, hey, again, they're just going off of analyzing the actual trailer too. And, you know, from their experience in the industry, like I said, not everything Digital Foundry said is gold, but hey, at least you do have sort of a measuring stick here in regards to what realistically you can expect in regards to the lighting, the reflections, the character models, and how realistic everything actually looks. So if we actually scroll down here, it says that after the surprise release of GTA 6 trailer 2 this week, it says we wax lyrical. This is about how the upcoming Rockstar Epic may end up being a unmatched this generation for a tech perspective. And now experts over at Digital Foundry have dropped their initial take all over this GTA goodness.
To revert back the prices.
I don't think they're going to do that, my brother. Because China got hit hard. That's where a lot of their consoles are manufacturers. Pablo, that's not going to happen. You know, they're not going to revert prices. Believe me on that one. So let's check this out, guys. Thank you so much, Pablo. I appreciate you. Hit that like button, subscribe if you're brand new. So to kick things off, the team is massively impressed by what Rockstar looks to be delivering here. This is with GTA 6 pushing new standards in terms of game rendering and overall fidelity. The outlet is particularly impressed with how developer is handling ray tracing across the board, including for lighting. Quote, now this is actually coming from Digital Foundry. It says, I think that the lighting solution they have here is extremely impressive. They were very good with lighting in Red Dead Redemption 2 already, I would say, but obviously they have upped their game here now with real-time ray tracing. Now, this could be very taxing. So Digital Foundry claim here is Rockstar has upped their game with real-time ray tracing, and it looks like that. It looks to be that way from me looking at it and doing my own analysis. And that's going to be very taxing. Everybody knows with a high-end PC and things of that nature, or any pieces of PC or tech or handheld, once you crank up ray tracing, bye-bye goes your FPS. If you're not using, you know, upscaling or basically frame generation, then you're in trouble right there. So let's go ahead and let's end this off. Many of us have argued that real time of day changes are not actually that suitable for many games, but Grand Theft Auto is one where it's absolutely a must. I think they made the right choice here, end quote. So also, they did touch up on the obviously real time of day changes. So this game having let's sit down and think about this. This game having freaking real time of day changes, which is definitely a lot to render, right? And then also real time ray tracing, which is definitely going to be taxing it. You can't help but freaking wonder at this point, like, man, what frame rate is this game going to be running on? You know, on these consoles. Now, let's go down here. It says like beyond going over GTA 6 excellent use of ray traced reflections and other rendering techniques, the team also went on to discuss resolution and performance and what they can glean from this new trailer in terms of console tech targets. Said DF judges this to be running somewhere between 1080p and 1440p, and the footage is also capped at 30. I could tell that the footage was captured at 30 FPS or capped at 30 FPS. Now, something they currently expect for the full game on current gen consoles as well. You see that bottom portion right there? So the footage from trailer 2, they're saying is between 1080p and 1440p. That's what they're saying, right? In terms of where they think the trailer is running, right? And then it's capped at 30 FPS. So I'm telling y'all, we'll talk more about this after we finish this up, okay? And to end things off here, quote, As soon as you have ray traced global illumination, a massive open world, those things tend to not run well at 60 FPS. We are also looking at, in terms of the resolution of these cinematics, a higher res than 1080p, but it's not a whole lot higher res than 1080p in some aspects. I think everything points to this being a 30 FPS game, maybe with a 40 FPS mode on some system. PS5 Pro. So, yeah, this is absolutely bananas right now. So let's talk. We have a lot to talk and unpack here. So, with the real-time change of day, with real-time ray tracing, bro.
PS5 Pro will have the premium GTA 6 experience.
It will. And you notice it will, Javi, it will. By default, it's the most powerful console. So it just makes perfect sense. Now, with the upgrades that Mark Cerny and the team will be conducting for Pro, it makes sense with PSSR 2.0, with them going up to a higher resolution and a higher frame rate with PSSR 2. And obviously with FSR 4 in 2026 with Sony, with that collaboration with AMD, they co-develop FSR 4, with AMD and stuff like that. So there's a lot going on there in terms of AI and in terms of upscaling. Now, AI is definitely going to be doing a lot of the heavy lifting when it comes to GTA 6. I've been saying that since the start of the PS5 Pro leaks that I've been covering since the very beginning. Since the very freaking beginning of the leaks, I've been covering this stuff. And I told you guys, I said a lot of these more demanding games, the more and more we learn about the Pro having the same CPU, just like the base PS5, but just with a higher clock speed, AI is going to carry a lot of that load. Now, like I said, there's going to be some heavily optimization that has to take place here. Because I'm telling you, these hardwares are going to get hit harder than Titanic hitting a freaking iceberg. I am telling you, and it's going to leave a giant hole into these freaking weaker consoles. I am telling you that. Series S, don't sit there and expect no 1440p 120. PS5, base PS5, don't sit here and expect no 4K freaking 60 on no base PS5. It's just not going to freaking happen. PS5 Pro, that's the only console, which I've told you guys right now, that, just like what Digital Founder just said, will probably have a 40 FPS mode. And I told you guys, I'm willing to settle for a 40 FPS mode with GTA 6. If that means that's the best that we can get out of these machines, 40 FPS, that is a gift from God, because, hey, with the way how this game looks, you guys have to understand that Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to look way freaking better. Oh, you hear the words that are coming out of my mouth right now. Shout out to my man, Chris Tucker. Way freaking better than how it looks now. Okay? What we just saw in that freaking trailer was probably from months ago, from a year ago, 2 years ago. Who freaking knows at this point? All right, maybe a year ago, maybe a couple months ago. It ain't current right now. That's not how the game actually currently looks. Can you, you giving Rockstar Games more time in the oven? Are you crazy in your brain cells? It's about to be freaking bananas up in here. You see what I'm saying? By the next time, a lot of you guys been touting, oh, Marlon, gameplay. Oh my God, have mercy on our souls. Just wait until you actually see gameplay and how gameplay is going to look and run. And the next time you see the game, you already know we're going to bring up trailer 2 and we're going to bring up the gameplay, and you're going to see the huge freaking improvement when it comes to the character models, the animations, the lighting, the reflections, the real time of day changes, the ray tracing, real time ray tracing, all of that stuff, the weather effects. It's about to be bananas. Think about this right now. If it just so happened that the PS5 Pro version of this game is running at 40 freaking FPS with global illumination, ray tracing, all this stuff baked in, That's the best that you can get. A lock 40 FPS. What? Sony would sell more PS5 Pros than they can make at that point. Or for some reason, we get higher than 40, maybe 50. You know what I'm saying? What? Man, listen.
AMD and Sony are cooking PSSR 2.0
Yes, sir.
as we speak.
Yes, sir. They're cooking up something. AMD and Sony have always been collabing. And shout out to my man, Javi. Every super chat gets a heart. Thank you so much, my brother. I appreciate you. Listen to me. PSSR 2 is going to be nuts. It's literally going to be nuts. This is just this is not even from a first party standpoint. Can you imagine how the first party games are going to look once we get to that point that we have PSSR 2.0? Oh my, you ain't going to be able to tell the difference. You are not, bro, right now it's even hard to tell the difference right now on some of these games that we are playing already. You see what I'm saying? Like, bro, like the upscaling technology is starting to look better than freaking native. Like more detail, like AI has caught up. Like this is crazy right now. So think about GTA, and you know what? I'm happy that they delayed this game. It's almost like a gift and a curse, because the gift is, well, more time in the oven, right? Gives Mark Cerny and the team more time to cook freaking PSSR, right? And to and give Rockstar more time to optimize. The curse is, well, we can't play it right now. And well, FOMO is kicking in, right? So, and also on the good side, there's a lot of games that were in fear of getting delayed. Well, now they can come out now, or now they can have a little bit of chance to breathe, or whatever the case may be. So this is not the first time we've been hearing about 30 FPS. This is not the first time, but I would say I would be shocked if this runs higher than 30 FPS on the base console, because here's the thing. Here is the kicker. If GTA 6 runs at 40 FPS on the base PS5, boy, that means the Pro will be higher than 40. Probably to that 60. It might not even be a lock 60. Just like Dragon's Dogma 2. Perfect example if you guys have played Dragon's Dogma 2 on the Pro. Get you what? Closer to that 60 FPS. But it's not a lock 60 FPS. All right? It comes down to the 40s, then it goes back up to the 50s, stuff like that. If you do have a VRR TV or monitor or whatever, that definitely helps out with the smoothness there. As long as you're above 40, you're good to go. Sometimes, as long as you're over 30, you're good to go. So think about those variables.
Thanks for the dono.
Think about that.
Marlon, don't you find it odd that Rockstar delayed GTA 6 right after Sony releases PSSR 2.0?
That's what a coincidence, right? That's what I'm saying. Thank you, Javi, for the 5. That's what I'm saying. The irony of all this happening, that's what I'm trying to get y'all boys to understand. So it's like all of a sudden GTA 6 gets delayed. Then Moore's Law is Dead come out with a rumor saying, hey, Sony's looking to do a massive overhaul to freaking, which I've covered this in the last stream. It's in the title. Go check out the last stream. Us covering this. Massive overhaul for the PS5 Pro. And oh my God, with 4K 120, with PSSR 2.0, with 8K at what, 60 or something like that. More improvements with frame rate, more stable lock 4K 120 experience. That is absolutely insane. So you can't help but think about GTA 6 at that point. And Mark Cerny is the Einstein of console engineering, next to Miyamoto. Let's keep it a buck. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I don't know, guys. It's just it's a lot. It's a lot to think about. But all I can say is, regardless of what it's going to be, the Pro will give you the best experience possible when it comes to GTA 6. Come May 26, 2026, it's going to be the machine to play GTA 6 on. That's going to get you the best that you can possibly get. Now, whether it's going to be 4K 60 or 4K 40 or 4K 50 or whatever the case may, upscale 4K, whatever the case may be, wherever those variables are, it's still going to run better than the base and the Series X. And I think Sony knows if if Sony is smart. Hold on, buckle up on your seatbelt, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Listen to me. Sony freaking knows. They know they're selling base PS5s like crazy. That's not a problem for Sony. Hear me and hear me loudly and clearly right now. The only console that is not flying off shelves as fast as the base PS5 is the Pro. Think about this. Sony freaking ain't stupid, bro. They've been doing this for over 30 years. They know that Mark Cerny gonna get a lot of bonuses. Mark Cerny is already rich and eating freaking good. Okay? But I'm just saying that man is gonna be, he's gonna be showered with money and blessings for making sure that he's doing everything that he possibly can to push the PS5 Pro and get it in tip-top shape by the time GTA 6 comes out. Come on.
PS5 Pro haters in the chat are still in denial. Smiley face
That's
emoji.
okay.
Index pointing at the viewer emoji.
That's okay. We already had a lot of PS5 Pro haters, a lot of Switch 2 haters. Nothing surprising to me. They turn around and bend a knee and buy the Switch 2. They turn around and bend a knee and buy the PS5 Pro. I don't know if people have been paying attention to X and on YouTube where people are like, yeah, I thought the PS5 Pro was trash. Now they turn around and bought it because Series X is out of reach for them. They don't want to spend that much money on the Series X now. When Series X was already readily available before at a cheaper price. But no, I'm not buying a Series X. I'm buying a Pro. All of a sudden, right? But make no mistake that Sony right now, whether you think it's cap or not, the evidence are the evidence. We know that PSSR is an ever-evolving AI upscaling technology. It's always getting updated. There's so many different versions of PSSR. So one would think, and with them co-developing FSR 4 for 2026 and having that readily available, and then also PSSR getting updated, you can only imagine. Like I said, this is not Sony's first rodeo. Okay, doing this. Sony, this is over 30 years of experience from a company. They know that they have to work closely with Rockstar Games to push PS5 Pro to the utmost limit. And I think GTA 6 is going to be that game that really shows you what the Pro can really freaking do. You hear me? That's going to push the Pro to, Pro is not going to explode, but it's going to be pushed, right? And I feel like Sony knows, like, man, we got to do the best that we can do to sell this console. And if the frame rate is at a decent amount that people are looking for, that console is going to sell out without a doubt. Even when people find out, oh shoot, it's the better console to buy for GTA 6, it's still going to sell out. So that's my point. And people are already buying the base PS5 based off of the reports that we were hearing from Rockstar. So believe it or not, if you want to, that's your business. But all I'm going to tell you is GTA 6 will not be available on PC anytime soon. So if you want the absolute best experience possible on consoles, you're going to have to get a Pro. It's just the way it is. But shouts to Mark Cerny. He is literally the GOAT when it comes to engineering consoles. And I think he did a great job with the PlayStation 4. I think he did a great job with the PS5 and also PS5 Pro. I don't know, man. This is like legendary stuff right here. So let me know your thoughts in the actual comment section. Now, this is one of the biggest game of this entire generation. So yeah, we had to elaborate on that and let you guys know what to expect. All right. So let's move on here because we ain't done yet, bro. We are not done yet. All right. We're just getting started. So check this out. This has to do with the PS5 UI. Now, I know. Marlon, where are the themes? Marlon, where is this? Where is that? I know. Sony is slow to the punch. You know how Sony is, man. Sony is like, yo, we'll get there when we get there, bro. People are still waiting on faceplates for their PS5 Pros. You know, people are just getting antsy and upset what's going on with the themes. Obviously, they brought back the retro style sort of themes and stuff like that for the PS5. So your PS1, PS2, PS3, PS4, and stuff like that is readily available to commemorate 30 years of PlayStation. So buckle up and think about that as well. But needless to say, let's get right into the story. This is coming from PlayStationLifestyle.net. Let's read over it and let's discuss this. All right, so here we go right here. PlayStationLifestyle.net is reported new PS5 feature update rolling out now. Adds new widget. It says a new PS5 feature update is rolling out to some players right now, which adds a new helpful widget to the Welcome Hub. The widget is essentially a card that displays useful stats and information for players recently played games. It says right here that the PlayStation 5 feature update for May 2025, currently in beta. So that the feature is currently in beta, so it's not going to be available to everyone right away. However, players who have received update are sharing screenshots on gaming forums and stuff like that. So here it is right here, new widget available for the Welcome Hub. So this is the new widget here. As you guys can see, your trophy stats, they're recently played. So it's showing you the game that you recently played, and then it's showing you all the stats for that, which I think is pretty cool. So it says right here, it says based on what we have seen, it says the widget displays the following. It says the game progress percentage, trophy stats, along with highlight of the rarest trophy earned thus far, time played, friends who also play a given game, number of in-game screenshots taken, number of gaming sessions in a given game. So this is pretty cool right here. It says Sony has never been able to fix its gameplay hours tracker, so we're not sure how accurate the hours played section will be. It says here's hope there are going to be some improvements accompanying this actual feature. So there it is right there. Let me know your thoughts in the actual comments section. What do you guys think? Now, I know that most of you guys don't care about widgets and all this nonsense, right? But hey, that's what Sony is rolling out with the new beta update. Whoa! Now, this is a spicy rumor here. And I'm keeping my fingers crossed because this is a legendary game, and this is from the 360 generation. I know some people don't remember the 360 generation. Some people were too young around that time to even remember, and some people were old enough to remember. I mean, hey, 360 goated console, PS3 goated as well, and we're getting a rumor here from a classic, a instant freaking classic that is being ported this year for a current generation console. I am so freaking excited. Shout out to my homie, my man, the myth, the legend, Nico Bellic, baby. Let's go. Welcome to America, Nico. Let's get it. All right, so as you guys can see on your screen right here, WCCF Tech is reporting that Grand Theft Auto 4 port may launch this year on current generation consoles. Max Payne 3 port may also follow. What? You got to be kidding me? Max Payne 3? Max freaking Payne 3? Bro, Max Payne 3 is, I didn't even see this. Max Payne 3 is one of the greatest game ever freaking made. Like, Max Payne 3, what? I love freaking Max Payne 3. Oh my God! To commemorate the actual remake of 1 and 2, man, if we get a Max Payne 3, oh, it already looks amazing as it is. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm just... Man, I love these older games, bro. Max Payne freaking 3 was amazing. If you haven't already played Max Payne 3, get on it. Can you imagine Max Payne freaking 3 on PS5 and Series X remade? classic. What? Oh my God. Well, yo, calm down, Marlon. Calm down, dog. Calm the freak down, bro. All right. So a port of Grand Theft Auto 4 for current generation consoles may release this year, according to rumors circulating online. As reported by Videotech UK on X, well-known Rockstar leaker Tez2 recently revealed that someone at Rockstar hinted at a port for the fourth entry in the series in the past. And by now, it should have been in development for a year. Said that this port could be released before the end of 2025. What? And this is one of the reasons Liberty City Preservation Project, which recreated the entirety of the Grand Theft Auto 4 main city in Grand Theft Auto 5, was taken down alongside other unspecific existing reasons. And so the fourth entry in the popular open world series may not be the only new classic game developed by Rockstar Games. Oh my God. Said that could be releasing on modern systems in the future. According to Tez2, if Rockstar Games continues to follow its older plans, a modern port of Max Payne freaking 3 could follow Grand Theft Auto 4 port, giving Take-Two the opportunity to release a bundle or a definitive edition coinciding with the launch of Max Payne 1 and 2 Remake, which is going to be nuts, by the way, in the works by Remedy Entertainment. Oh my freaking God. What?
Marlon, they about to drop GTA 6. Why is anyone wasting time with remaking old GTA?
Hey, man. Money. Hey, Ninja, money. That's why. Nostalgia sells, bro. Bro, we are a year away. That's like me saying, Microsoft, don't remaster Gears 1. Don't remaster that. No. You don't need to do that. And Gears E-Day is not coming out till next year. That's why you do that, to give people a refresher. Obviously, GTA 6 is its own thing, own new story, has nothing to do with GTA 4. But what I'm saying is, it's all about that money, and these companies know that nostalgia freaking sells. Okay? These companies know that nostalgia GTA 4 would do stupid numbers being remade for current gen consoles. Are you kidding me, Ninja? What? Man, I'll be all over it. It's all about the Benjamins. Why do you think Sony is sitting here remastering and remaking all these freaking games to coincide? Come on, you know this. To coincide with a lot of their TV shows, movies, and all this type of stuff. Come on. It's all about that moolah, baby. So the fact that GTA 6 is not coming out for a whole freaking year, right? What? Drop some bangers, bro, in between. What, man? If we get a freaking GTA 4 port, a remake, you can forget it. That's gonna sell. What? Okay. Bruh, like, I'm telling you, bro, like, I'm telling you. I know some people are like, well, why do these older games? Same thing you could say about why are these companies remastering these old games? It's nostalgia, bro. Nostalgia sells. And as long as people are buying these remakes and remasters and these ports, they're going to keep making them. They're going to look at Onimusha, right? You're getting a remaster before you actually get the newest Onimusha game, The Way of the Sword. Like it's the same thing. So look at it that way. You know what I mean? So nostalgia freaking sells. Period. Remasters of the right game is going to freaking listen. Look how much copies of freaking you think they're gonna sell. Just wait, bro. Just freaking wait. Hold on to your seat, boys, and hang in there, because we get this GTA 4. Yeah, it's about to be crazy, bro. It's literally about to be crazy. All right, we ain't even done yet. We're just talking about all this. MotorStorm. Say it with me. MotorStorm. Man, some of y'all were too young to remember MotorStorm. Literally one of the best, man.
Thanks for the dono.
No one's wasting time on old GTA when we got stacks coming this year. Nobody got time for nostalgia today.
Oh, really? That's what you think? That's what you think, Ninja? Okay, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Nostalgia sells. Capcom is the king of remakes and remasters, bro. Let's get on. Ninja, I love you. But stay tuned, bro. Nobody, shoot. Can you imagine San Andreas being remade for current? Boy, I would be all over that like water on rice. Pause. All right, let's talk about this right here because some of y'all don't even remember MotorStorm. Some of y'all, MotorStorm was before your time. Well, let me tell you this. MotorStorm was a game that if you like ATV off-road games, even on the PS2, Fury, all those different four-wheeler games, and not only that, arcadic off-road type of games, MotorStorm was so freaking good. It was so good. And the reason why, because it showed you exactly what the potential of the PS3 was, what the PS3 could do. The cell processor, even to this day, we have developers talk about how hard it was. That was one of the kryptonite to the freaking PS3 was the cell processor, how hard it was for them to develop for. And MotorStorm at the time looked absolutely freaking amazing. Being able to race and you see the mud like sliding and gliding and all type of getting up in the hair real high and just like getting all these really cool scenery moments, mud splashing up on the screen. It looked absolutely freaking amazing. And here we are. We did cover some things about MotorStorm before, potentially the game actually making a return. And it seems as though that we could be heading back into that direction. More on that in a little bit here, but let's go ahead and let's take a dive on this one. This has come from PlayStationLifestyle.net. Let's get it. All right. So check this out. It says Sony might be reviving a beloved PS3 series, leak suggests. This is speculations are making the rounds that Sony is reviving a PS3 game series with a new entry on PS5. Says an ex-dev employee was seen advertising new jobs for Stellar Entertainment, a studio Sony partnered with on Horizon Zero Dawn Remastered, and who is currently making a AAA arcade racing game in Unreal Engine 5. What? Calm down, Marlon. Is Sony releasing a new PS5 game in PS3's MotorStorm series? Question mark. Stellar Entertainment is mostly a support studio with remasters in its portfolio, including Need for Speed and the Burnout Paradise. Also, it says what's more is that the studio was founded by developers from Criterion Games, known for Burnout and Need for Speed series. Oh my God. It says there are two possibilities here. Sony is reviving one of its racing IPs, or it's making a new IP. Fans are convinced it's the former, obviously, and it's MotorStorm that's being revived. Holy mother of God. Listen, MotorStorm, a lot of you dudes probably don't remember. Legendary. Or it could be Twisted Metal. We know that there was supposed to be a Twisted Metal live service game, but no, it was supposed to be launched alongside the Twisted Metal show on Peacock with my man, what's his name? My man, Captain America, my man, Anthony Mackie. Shout out to Anthony Mackie. Yeah, you know who that is. You know who that Clarence. Parents got a real good marriage. Hey, B Rabbit, go Rabbit. Hey, you know what time it is. Anyways. So, let's get serious. So yeah, Twisted Metal, love Twisted Metal. Could be Twisted Metal or it could be MotorStorm. Whichever one it is, let's go, man. Let's get it. I really, really hope Papa freaking Doc hit the clock on the spot. Papa Doc ain't got no punchline after B Rabbit did his thing. No Papa Doc, you ain't got nothing to say? Whoa. Big dog, the big bag wolf. You ain't got nothing to say, Papa Doc? Nah, of course not. I'm just playing with y'all. Anyways. So yeah. Let's see, guys. Let's see what I can't stop laughing now. Let's see what happens. Let me know your thoughts. Why not do both, right? I know. Why not do both? Like, I think at this point, do MotorStorm and do Twisted Metal. Like, I'm just saying, like, do MotorStorm or Twisted Metal, whichever one you want to do. Like, I mean, hey, we'll take whatever we could get. We ain't tripping. We're okay. We got this. You know what I'm saying, bro? This next topic ain't gonna go over well with y'all boys, but I try to tell you boys, man. This ain't looking too good, baby, but it's okay. We got to talk about it because, hey, could be a possibility any freaking way. And let's put a timestamp on this. Hope you guys are enjoying the show so far. You boys hit that like button and hit that share button for your boy. Let's get it popping. Ooh, this one ain't looking too good. This one here ain't looking too good at all. Not good at all. But we'll see what happens. Let's go ahead. Let's get right into it. And boom. Ooh, baby. Why do I have to do this today? So this is coming from tweettown.com. Ugh, Lord have mercy. PS5 Pro price could hit $1,200 freaking dollars due to Trump's tariffs. New report finds. Lord have mercy. A new report from the Trade Partnership Worldwide paints a bleak picture for gamers once reciprocal tariffs kick in after the current 90-day pause. So this could kick in after the whole 90-day pause, apparently. Lord have mercy. Let's get right into this one, baby. Ooh, this ain't looking too good. A new Consumer Technology Association report warns that President Trump's tariffs could raise U.S. tech product price significantly, reducing consumer purchasing power by $123 billion. Video game consoles may see price hikes up to 69%, with the PS5 Pro potentially costing $1,200 freaking dollars. Say it ain't so. Impacting sales and overall tech affordability. Lord have mercy. No. Say it ain't so. The report's findings are based on the scenario where the planned reciprocal rates are implemented after the current 90-day pause on reciprocal tariffs ends. It factors in 145% or 45% tariffs on imports from China, a tariff increase on lithium ion batteries, obviously, and U.S.-Mexico-Canada agreement. Oh, Lord have mercy. It also models its data and findings on the assumption that U.S. trade-in partners do not retaliate. Lord. The report covers 10 of the most popular consumer tech products and predicts that significant price increases will reduce American consumers' purchasing power by $123 billion. President Trump's tariffs could hit video game consoles the hardest, with consumers paying 69% more for PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo hardware. This could mean that PlayStation 5 Pro's price increases from $699 to $1,200 freaking dollars, which would be a catastrophic for its sales, with the Xbox Series X recently getting a price increase of $100 in the US. It too would face an additional price increase. Oh, heck no. From its $600 price tag to around $850. What? No. $850 for a Series X? You are on something. I need you to get off what you're on right now. At best, by their very nature, tariffs are taxes passed on to consumers. So expectations is that everything tech related will cost a lot freaking more. Lord have mercy. $850 potentially for a Series X? You must be out of your freaking minds. And so here's like a complete breakdown. Smartphones, 30.8%, $255. Lord, laptops and tablets, 34%, $269 or $152 for tablets. More, this is tacked on more. Computers, the computer accessories, $58. Printers, desktop computers, $287. Video games, 69.4%, $428. Monitors, 31.8%, $111. Speakers and headphones, 22.3%, $60 freaking speakers and $5 up on headphones. Oh my God. Lithium ion batteries, obviously 17.9% up to $16. And televisions, obviously a 10.7%. Lord, and look at this. Ooh, we're seeing $500 GPU could see its price increase to over $1,000. A $500 GPU, 5070, or the non-XT version of AMD's 9070. Lord have mercy. I'm telling you, boys, man, stuff ain't no freaking joke. All right. And we ain't even freaking done yet. You ready for this? Here is a little bit of olive branch to go with that news. Okay. All right. So here it is. Now, WCC FTech is reporting US and China have agreed on major tariff reductions for 90 days. What does it mean for PC consumer market? Oh, Lord, have mercy on our souls. Okay. Now, the trade deals are finally coming in, and the U.S. administration today announced a breakthrough with China, which could be something that gamers can rejoice about. So there might be a little bit of olive branch here, ladies and gentlemen, but we're just going to have to wait and see. So U.S.-China tariff deal will bring in more availability of PC components, keeping prices consistent, if not lower. It says with the coming of President Trump's administration, so the key focus was on rebalancing the trade. Which was aimed at doing so by implementing the reciprocal tariffs on multiple nations. Sorry, guys. So putting aside all the disadvantages of tariffs, one big downside is that the consumer has to pay for additional taxes out of their pockets. Of course, they're not going to eat it. And for the IT industry, particularly the PC markets, tariffs as high as 145% on China are simply detrimental. Okay. But now it is reported that the consent has been reached and the US will be dropping the figure to 30% in a cool down period. So 30%, Lord have mercy. Still high. Still freaking high. It said it is important to note that while the tariffs have been lowered, there won't be immediate reactions in the supply chain. Duh. Of course not. It's going to, man, even if you reverse everything now, the damages is already done. Apart from delay anticipated price hikes, since several manufacturers have already received products with the original tariff rates. Yep, good luck. That's why I told y'all boys, get on it. However, one thing about this deal with China is that we can expect little to no price increase in the future, and it has also removed the uncertainty between the two parties. So a clear policy is something that the supply chain would definitely welcome. Oh, Lord have mercy. I try to tell y'all boys. And they're talking about NVIDIA has started to implement a $10 to $15 price hike for all its AI consumer GPUs. Y'all think this is a joke? I told y'all boys, NVIDIA is not playing around. NVIDIA already went up even more. So good luck trying to get a GPU now. Lord, this is sickening, bro. This is absolutely freaking nuts. NVIDIA have already went up, started to implement another 10 to 15% increase. I told y'all. So even though they're trying to come to this agreement for 30% in the cool down spot, 30% is still high. You know what I mean? Not as much as where it is right now, but at the same time, don't expect all of a sudden supply chain is going to just act better and you're going to get more inventory out, or, you know, manufacturers are going to come down off the prices. No, they already got hit with tariffs. They already got hit with the rates. It is what it is. That's why I try to tell you, boys, if you want a GPU now, do it if you have the money. If you want a Pro, do it if you have the money. Period. End of story. 5090s, think about it. Sorry. 5090s, like I talked about in the beginning of the stream, y'all think this is a game. 5090s are already out of reach for the majority of people who just can't do it. Right? Maybe they were like, you know what? I'm okay with spending $2,000. Good luck finding a FE 5090 for $2,000. Good luck with that. Because you're not going to find that on Best Buy, and you for doggone sure ain't going to find it anywhere else but scalpers. Okay? So if 5090s, all these AI-based GPUs are going to go up another 10, 15%, where does that leave the console market? Microsoft has already went up on the price of the series consoles because of the China, because of the tariffs, because that's where they manufacture and ship out their consoles from China. Think about Sony is next. I try to tell y'all boys, Sony is next. Sony is next. All I can pray and hope is that Sony be the good guys in this situation and not go up on the price. But that's going to be impossible, because once that inventory runs out here in the US and they have to import from China, it's game over. And some of y'all gonna be like, PS5 Pro for anything above $700 is a no-no. Heck, $700 is already a no-no for a lot of you guys. So y'all gonna wait until it goes out of reach, and then y'all gonna be crying when GTA 6 comes out. Let's move on to the next topic. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're brand new. Let's get it popping. So let's talk about something that I think is really, really cool here, man. And it just goes to show you that Sony and Microsoft is really, really and truly exchanging money. Like, money is real. You know what I mean? And I try to tell y'all, fanboy console war nonsense is dead. Okay? It's completely dead. It makes no sense. This is not 2020 anymore, where we're talking about T-flops and all this nonsense. Now it's just like, hey, Microsoft has Microsoft is basically Sam Bridges. You see what I'm saying? Microsoft is basically Sam Bridges. Like, basically, you know, bridging the gap between making games that were impossible for people who don't have Microsoft's ecosystem to now being able to play their ecosystem, right? And in not even just their ecosystem, but their actual games, their biggest games. And so, blessings on my life. And so, therefore, they're printing money together. Them and Sony is shaking hands. Satya is shaking hands with Sony right now. Hiroki Kotoki, shaking hands, making that bread. You know, it's only the gamers, only the console fanboys that are trying to divide gaming and making it seem like, oh, PlayStation is better and oh, Xbox is better. It doesn't freaking matter. Every console is equal. Every experience is equal. We're all gamers at the end of the day. So the console nonsense is over with. Forza Horizon 5 is selling like bananas. Almost 2 million copies in just a short period of time is absolutely bonkers at this point, considering it's a 4-year-old game. And on top of that, wait until you see this collaboration right here. Ooh, wee baby. Give me some mustard on that freaking hot dog. Oh my goodness. I have goosebumps right now, because this right here is absolutely incredible. Let's take it away. Wow. Look at this. IGN, at Xbox, and at Lamborghini have partnered to create one-of-one car to represent both PlayStation and Xbox. In other words, aka console wars are dead, with a special design that will also be available to fans in Forza Horizon 5. Look at this Lamborghini, bro, with the green and the freaking red paint on that joint. That looks absolutely freaking fire. Okay, look at that, man. Just to ignite the partnership, and this is in game. Look how beautiful that freaking looks, man. I cannot wait to use that Lamborghini in Forza Horizon 5. I think that's really, really cool. No more console wars. We have seen the blue and the red. Blue and the green fused together, and blue and red is fusing together. All the colors of the big three is fusing together slowly. But at this point, we're talking about green and blue. Two of the biggest rivals in gaming history is now coming together. Can you believe that? Bringing all of their games, well, at least Microsoft bringing all their games over to PlayStation and making PlayStation 5 the premier console right now for a lot of people who may be looking for a cheaper entry level to be able to play these games, because the Series consoles are kind of out of reach right now in terms of, if you're looking at Series X in terms of pricing. But I think that this is, really, really, really cool. But yeah, man, green and blue, baby. That is awesome. Fused together. Oh my goodness. This is freaking awesome. So yeah, man, let me know your thoughts in the actual comment section. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? All right, there it is, man. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Holy freaking cow. Wow. What a time to be alive. What a time to be alive. Microsoft is just like, yo, we're doing everything that we possibly can. We are ooh, okay. So yeah, ladies and gents, man, here we are, man. So how do you guys feel? Hit that like button for me, guys. Hit that share button. Get freaking hype. Get freaking excited. Microsoft is winning right now, bro. They are freaking winning. Putting their games, their older franchises on the PlayStation 5, and they're selling like freaking crazy. And they're fixing to make crazy bank this year. This is just the beginning. Starfield is going to be next. Halo is going to be next. Ain't nobody going to be able to stop it. You know what I'm saying? Fable is going to be next. Perfect Dark's going to be next. Expect a lot of PlayStation logos to be shown off at the Xbox showcase. A lot of these games are going to just have PlayStation logos on them. And yeah, it's over, man. Console wars are dead. Null and void. Let's get it. All right, let's go. Q&A time, baby. Hit that like button, tag your boy, super chats are welcome. Let's get it popping. Skillful, baby. I see you, baby. Skillful. You the man, baby. Hey, get hype, baby. Come on, say it with me. Get hype. Hey, console war's over. Oh, boy, let me stop. I ain't even gonna do that. I ain't even gonna do a console war song. It's over, baby. We ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that. Alma just wanted to say God bless you today. Hey. Check it. Console wars is over. X boys on the Oh, hey. What you said, my brother? You said that you got me the monitor. What monitor did you end up getting? I'm not gonna do it, Skillful. I ain't gonna do it, man. I ain't gonna freaking do it. And now is not the time or the place for that song. You know what I'm saying? So we're not going to do that song. I said, this is crazy. So that PS5 Pro is better visually. Oh, yeah. I forgot to talk about that. So apparently, Doom the Dark Ages does not run very well on the PS5 Pro. It runs better on Series X. Base PS5 and the PS5 Pro version, not so good. So that lets me know that Microsoft is like, yeah, forget about PS5 and PS5 Pro. Let's make it the best that we can possibly make it on the Series X. It's a shame, but that's what we got. Oh, you say you got the LG Ultra Gear from Best. Oh, you talking about that $2,000 monitor? Hey, let's go, man. Enjoy, my brother. Enjoy. Hey, happy birthday, King Mo. I forgot earlier you said that today was your birthday. Happy birthday, my brother. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. May you live to see many, many more, my brother. May you live to see many, many more. Bryant, yeah. MotorStorm, I've already talked about it, bro. I'm literally hoping that it's true. I'm literally hoping that it's true, man. I'm literally hoping that it's true. It's tomorrow. Hey, I'm telling you in advance, my brother. Happy birthday when it comes, man. All of God's wishes and blessing. May you live to see many, many more, man. Keep your head up. Keep grinding. Stay healthy. Let's get it. Let's go. It said PS5 Pro version, worst version. Yeah, man. It's sad, though. It's very, very sad. It's very, very sad. You know? Very, very sad. Very, very freaking sad. You say, yo, Marlon, see your clothes matches the car. Respect to the console wars. No more PlayStation 5, baby. My brother. He says, what's up, Marlon? Says, hope family is doing well. He said, God bless and your family. GTA 6 PS5 campaign to be 40 to 50 hours. Rumor. Really? That's a lot, dude. That's a lot. If that's true, that's a lot. It's also my wife's birthday tomorrow. Hey, outsider. Hey, happy birthday to your wife, my brother. All of God's blessings and everything. I appreciate you.
Thanks for the dono.
Yo.
PS5 Pro 1,200. That means PS6 gonna cost 1,500. No way.
Let's hope let's hope that's not the case, though. Let's hope that's not the case, though. You know what I mean? Let's hope that's not the case. Because that would really suck. You know what I mean? That would really suck, bro. Yeah, man. Let's hope that's not the case, my brother. Man, I'm telling you, these consoles and everything, bro, is getting out of freaking hand. Says I was sitting down and out of my 5-year son started singing your intro song. I sent you a video. I was shot. Oh, really? Oh, that is so cool. I'm gonna take a look at it after the stream. That is so. You talking about Get Hype? The Get Hype song? He said, Marlon said you should buy the MLB The Show 25 for Nintendo Switch. It's I'm not the biggest MLB kind of guy, so yeah. So that's a lot. It's a Death Stranding going to be long. Oh yeah, Death Stranding is 75 hours, bro. 75 plus hours. Said PS5 Pro is almost equal with a 5090. Makes sense. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it ain't. 75 hours, yes, to beat Death Stranding 2. That's what I'm saying. Oh, the Get Hype song? Oh man, because of him, we gotta play it. Because of him, we gotta play it, man. We gotta play it. We gotta play it for your son, man. We gotta play it. See, stay tuned for the full release of the Hype song, man. It's about to be crazy, bro. I can't wait, man. We got people over here, you know, have their kids dancing to this song, bro. This is absolutely freaking insane. I appreciate that, Romaine. I really do, man. That is a blessing. That is absolutely a blessing. And that's why I keep it clean for you guys, because you already know, man. You already freaking know, man. Get freaking hype, bro. Oh, man. Who would ever thought? Who would ever thought, man? Let's freaking go, bro.
This is for all them PS
Hey,
boys out there, man. Y'all know.
Hold on.
This is for all them PS
Boys out there, man. Y'all know what time it is. If you a Sony pony, you need to get hype. If you a Xbox boy, you need to get hype. If you a Nintendo boy, you need to get hype. Get hype, get hype, get hype. If you a Sony pony, giddy up, giddy up. If you a Sony pony, you need to get hype. Get hype, get hype, get hype. Get hype, man, it's about to go down. I said the haters gonna hate. They're hating on the T-flops. They can't stop us because we got the exclusives, the games, the storytelling, minds blowing. Understand them Xbox boys, they're trying to destroy us. Nintendo boys, we still stand tall. Boys in red, you know how we do it. Let's get it on, let's get it popping. And this is why we gotta get hype, man. Hey, let's freaking go. Hey. Hey, you already know, man. You boys got to get hype, son. Got to get freaking hype, baby. Even if you don't feel like it, even if things ain't going right in your life, you still got to get freaking hype. You still got to you get up in the morning, your 10 toes is down on the ground. You still got to get hype. You know why you got to get hype? Because you're breathing. You see what I'm saying? You're healthy, you're strong. Don't worry about your bills. Don't worry about your problems. Don't worry about your relationship issues. Don't worry about your mama in your ear, your daddy in your ear, your sister in your ear, your uncle in your ear, your acquaintances in your ear, your enemy in your ear. Don't worry about all that. Don't worry about all that. Just be happy and get freaking hype, baby. That's what it's all about, baby. Get hype, man. Let's go, son. Let's go. We out here. Hey, baby. Hey. Fire, baby. You know what it is. You know what it was. You know what it's going to be. Oh, come on, man. Ask. All right. Let's freaking go. All right. So tariffs, you say you got to get, hey, there you go. You still got to get hype. Regardless of the tariffs, you still got to get freaking hype. Regardless of the tariffs, you still got to get freaking hype. Period. End of story. You still got to get freaking hype. Regardless of what's going on, you still got to get freaking hype. Okay? This is Amara. This is where's the song? This is featuring your wife singing. That's going to be on the hype song. So we're going to do sort of like a remix to the song. It's going to be lit. So stay tuned. It's going to be lit. It's going to be lit. Just stay tuned. It says, by the way, happy belated Mother Day to the wifey. Hey, yeah. It was good, man, for Mother's. Oh, yeah. Happy belated Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. You know what I mean? All of you fellas up in here, your moms, happy Mother's Day, whether, you know, they're around or not. Hey, happy belated Mother's Day to all the mothers out there, man. And for me, with the wife and everything, I gave her some flowers and everything, and then also food, and then I have a massage. She has a massage book for this week that I have for her. So it was pretty cool, man, hanging out and stuff. Even though she had to work yesterday, but still, it was definitely a good vibe. I mean, she's extremely busy now. I mean, notice you guys haven't seen her in the streams a lot, so she's just been busy and stuff. So appreciate you guys, man. Let's get it. It says, I seriously think that the Switch 2 is the best bang for your buck right now, especially after these 3 months. Yeah, I'm excited about the Switch 2, man, especially in the handheld space right now. Yeah, the Switch 2 is going to be shaking up some things, man. It's going to be shaking up some things. So I think it's going to be really cool, man, especially at the price. Even though some people think that it's not worth it, I still do think that the Switch 2 is going to bring some noise. Jeff Grubb hint PS showcase. No, he did not. All of a sudden, hint? What kind of hint? It says, my mom was so happy to see me and my wife yesterday. We had a great time. Let's go, Skillful. I love Skillful, man. Skillful is the man, bro. Come on. You better recognize and realize what the heck is going on. Skillful is the homie, man. I promise you, Skillful is the homie. You know what I'm saying? Skillful is the man. You know what I'm saying? Skillful, you are the man, bro. I don't know if anybody realized that, but you are the man, my brother. You are the man. You are the man. 2026 release, Get Hype remix. Get a First Lady Get Hype remix featuring Marlon and First Lady. Hashtag coming soon. Hey. Romaine, you already know, man. All right, let me check the poll real quick. We have the poll here. We have 549 freaking votes. Do you think GTA 6 will run at 30 FPS on all consoles? 58% of you guys said yes. 42% of you guys said no. So There's that one. Where's Country Boy at? Country Boy. Shout out to Country Boy. I saw him earlier. Let's go, guys. Hit that like button. Let's see if we can get over 200 likes. Let's see if we can get 300 likes. That would be nice. Let's go, guys. Let's go, man. You enjoying the content? Hey, 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 hey. Come on. Come on. Hey, hey, hey. Says Series S is 20 FPS. I don't know, man. At best, I think it's going to be 30 FPS. It's definitely going to be running at 30 FPS on there. Hey, come on. Hey, 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 hey. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, come on, man. Oh, shoot. Sony is claimed to be internally debating whether to hold a big showcase with a lot to reveal or a state of play in summer. Internally, it seems like Sony, are torn between holding a full showcase this summer and another state of play. Oh, shoot. This is crazy. Considering such initiative and they are doing a showcase, that means they'll have a lot to say. Ooh, Jeff Grubb. Jeff Grubb. Ooh. I hope so, man. Hey, yeah, man, we definitely do need a PS5 showcase, man. Like we need that. That's essential right there. That's essential, so we'll see what happens, man. I'm not going to get my hopes up, but I feel like at this point, ever since 2023, Sony owe us big time, you know what I mean? And going into the second year after the last PS5 showcase, come on, man, like, you got to have a lot to show. Come on. So it's only right? So say you missed my question. What was your question? Because I was reading that report. So what did you say? What did you ask me, man? Please repeat it or tag me. It said, should I buy Mafia Trilogy for $6? Oh, that's a steal, dude. If you love Mafia, go for it. It's a quick question at everyone. How much is trade-in value for base slim at GameStop, Target, etc.? I think it's $300 if you're a pro member. If I'm not mistaken, I would highly recommend you call in GameStop just to verify. But I think it was like $300 if you are a pro member. It says if GTA 6 was developed in Unreal, then I would have gone with the 30 frames narrative. Yeah, we just, NG, we're just going to have to wait and see, man. It's a lot of theories right now, and it's just theories, nothing concrete right now to go off of, but just stay tuned, man. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. It will never be developed with Unreal Engine because they have their own engine, which is called the Rage engine. So, yeah, I mean, so there's that. It says, so a PlayStation showcase is more likely. Let's see here. It says, second, it says time of this year. It says, we have heard a report. Yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see, it's all smoke and mirrors right now, but hopefully we can get, some sort of update or something along those lines. We'll see what happens. It says, I'm sure GTA 6 will run at 60 FPS on the Pro. I hope so, Jenna. I hope so. That's the idea. That's the plan. I really hope so, man. because that will be freaking awesome if that's the case. But we'll see. We will see, guys. That's a big food for thought right there. We'll see. It said if people struggling to buy GTA 6, if you are lucky and if you have Windows, PC, Xbox, you can use the point to buy GTA 6. Hey, man. I think that game is at this point, with the way how game prices are, I think it might be $80, man. And I'll happily pay that $80 for the standard edition of the game. It said if Pro does 60 FPS, it will be 60 on all consoles. Well, no, not necessarily. Nope. Because the Pro is more powerful. You mean if it does 60 on the base PS5, then it should be the same across all the board except for the Series S. But nah, man, because the Pro is more powerful. So if the Pro does 60, that doesn't mean that the base PS5 is going to do 60, you know, or the Series X for that matter, because the Pro is more powerful. So happy, appreciate that, fam. Appreciate you. It said Rockstar made majority of money transactions with the shark cards at GTA. But hey, you already know, swimming in cash, baby. Swimming in cash. Swimming in freaking cash. Jays, what's up, bro? Appreciate that, man. Oh, shoot. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no. It says Rockstar should make their own Visa card. Yeah, that would be cool, right? But we'll see what happens. It said GTA 5 is running it on 60 FPS on base. We're just gonna have to wait and see, man, on what GTA 6 is gonna do. Just gonna have to wait and see. Wait and see, boys. He says, if GPU is the only thing different on the S, then why would it run at 60 if the base PS5 and like I said, S is not gonna. I highly doubt S is gonna run at 60, bro. I highly freaking doubt it. Said Pro ain't doing nothing groundbreaking. Stop the cap. Hey, man. Hey, that's your opinion. To some people, it might be groundbreaking for them. You know what I mean? Coming from a PS4 Pro or a PS4 or something like that, that's groundbreaking, right? Maybe not from a base PS5 or a Series X standpoint, but if you're coming from an older console, like a freaking PS4 or PS4 Pro, that's a huge leap forward. Huge leap forward in terms of performance. So there's that. But hey, everybody have their own opinion. Everybody got their own opinion, bro. That's why it's called an opinion. Like I said, some people are going to like the Pro and some people Some people are gonna like it and some people ain't gonna like it. But hey, that's for them to decide. You know what I'm saying? That's for them to decide on what they want to do. That's for them to decide. It says, loving my Pro right now, playing Oblivion on it. Ayy. Let's go, man. Listen, this is what's gonna happen. Listen. Hey. They say the Pro ain't worth it, but they're gonna want it when GTA 6 comes out at 60 frames, maybe 40. I don't freaking know. Nobody knows, but they sitting here, sitting home alone, trying to decide, scratching their head, trying to tuck their pride in because they think the X is the best box. But that's all good though, because we don't do console wars and we don't do that nonsense that you boys are doing. But when you realize you made a mistake not buying the Pro before it's too late, them tariffs is gonna clap back like a thunderclap, and that 1200 is gonna be on your back. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, you can't afford it. Oh no, you should have jumped on it when you had the chance though. Woo! them boys, boy, $1,200. Man, this is too much weight on my back, bruh. Too much weight. I can't carry this. Well, like my old boss used to say, if you can't carry the suitcase, put it down, bro. Put it down. Put it down. Put it down. He said there are videos out there of a 4070 outperforming a Pro. I'm not surprised. They said, Digital Foundry said that it was on par with a Pro. On par. Or no, I should say PS5 Pro is on par with a 4070 in certain cases. So I'm not surprised. If that is true, I'm not surprised. Not surprised. I'm not surprised. It says, I built a PC with a 4070 Ti Super and my Pro still destroyed it. Hey, some people, hey, everybody has an opinion, right? But I do believe from everything that I've researched, from everything that I've seen with what the PS5 Pro right now is the only console that can offer you advanced ray tracing, that can offer you the upscaling technology that it's offering you. The only console that can do that. Okay. And also on top of that, games that are really optimized very well. We're not talking about the games that are generally like a bad port or whatever the case may be. For the most part, a lot of the stuff that's being ported over to the Pro typically runs better, right? Whether it's a slightly higher resolution or, you know, more frame rate, whatever the case may be. While it might not be a marginal difference between PS5 and Series X, still a difference, right? Maybe not enough for you to go out there. It's not a PlayStation 6. It's a mid-generation refresh. And so I don't know why everybody is so salty, because at the end of the day, this is the same thing that happened with PS4 Pro. A lot of people were saying back in the day, 2016, 2015, in that time frame, oh, PS4 Pro is a waste of money. And then they still turn around and buy it. Now we're hearing the same stuff again. Oh, PS5 Pro is not. Then just don't buy it. Wait until the PlayStation 6. Wait until the next Xbox. Like, if you feel like if you have a Series X or a base PS5, chances are you're probably not going to want to buy a Pro. I've already talked about this and covered this. PS5 Pro is going to be for that person who is saying like, hey, they care about ray tracing. They care about a little bit more frames. They care about having a higher resolution on their games. You know, stuff look a lot more sharper, more crisper image. Look at the games that have seen the huge graphical improvements. You know, games like, you know, Final Fantasy VII Remake, games like Assassin's Creed Shadows. We've seen huge improvements with, you know, Space Marine 2. Like there's so many freaking, you know, Indiana Jones and the Great Circle has saw a bump in resolution. It might not be a huge jump, but it is playing the game at a higher resolution, right? And so, you know, and when you factor in ray tracing and stuff like that, you know, depending on how demanding the game is, it's going to be more of on the subtle side more than, you know, going all out crazy balling ray tracing. So again, if you're coming from a PlayStation 4 or a PlayStation 4 Pro and you're going to the PS5 Pro, that's a huge freaking jump. That's where the biggest leap is going to be. People with these current generation stuff, you know, like Series X, PS5, you know, they're like, not that big of a jump. Okay, cool. That's fine. You don't have to buy it. All right. It's not the PlayStation 6. Nobody said it was the PlayStation 6.
Thanks for the dono.
So
GTA 6 is 30 FPS on consoles. Ha ha ha. Just remember, winking face emoji.
Hey, there you go. There you go. I've already talked about Doom. Doom is just a bad port. Period. End of story. The fact that it's running bad on the base PS5 and the PS5 Pro, come on, bro. Come on. Like, it's running bad on both machines, and the Series X version is obviously far way more superior. What does that tell you? A lot more time was spent on the Series X version. Come on. It's not rocket science. He said people will, let me heart that. It said people will be crying and complaining about the PS5 Pro until the PS6, and then they will be crying and complaining until PS7. Of course, you already know, Skillful. You can't make everybody happy. That's why I've always said, like, you do you at the end of the day. Don't worry about the next man, because the next man is going to sit here and say whatever they want to say. This is why I get annoyed when it comes to console wars and all this type of stuff. Buy what you want to buy. Play what you want to play. Doesn't matter what I like. It doesn't matter what anybody else is saying. It matters on what you like as a gamer and as a person. If you think that the PS5 Pro is a joke, just don't freaking buy it. Most people with PS5, the base PS5, are okay. And they're going to be happy for the foreseeable future until PlayStation 6 comes out. And that's completely fine too. Nobody is forcing you or making you buy a Pro. That's your business. Period. So you do what you do. He said, Marley said, I guarantee you right now, 4K 60 is not possible for Grand Theft Auto 6. It's most likely going to be 4K 30 on Pro, I guarantee. And if it is, okay, there you go. And people are still going to play it. So I'm just saying, we don't know. We don't know. All we're doing is assuming right now that it's going to be 30. We don't know. We're just going to have to wait and see, man. We have a whole year or less to find out when, you know what I mean, this thing is going to be dropping. So, hey, we'll find out the details when we find it out. All right. If the Series X version is more superior, then hey, Series X version is more superior. PS5 Pro is more superior. We'll find out how much more superior it's going to be. Period. You're not going to have a choice. If you want to play GTA 6, you're not going to have a choice but to play it at 30 FPS. So all this back and forth, 30, 60, hey, we'll find out all the kinks. We'll find out all the details when that time comes. Period. He says that Doom have ray tracing on the PS5 version, not available on the Series console. Well, hey, yeah, because it has the ray tracing capabilities. But at the same time, we're getting what we're getting. So hopefully they can optimize and make some updates. Let's see here. It says, I'll give you a slight crisp or slight ray tracing, but performance-wise ain't doing nothing on a base or an X can do. It says FPS falls on the performance category. If Pro does 60, so would the base and X. Stop capping. Hey, be nice. We'll see, bro. We'll see. We could be talking about this all day long. We'll see what happens. We will see what happens, bro. We could debate. We could do this debate all day long, but we don't know the facts yet of how this game is going to be running on PS5 or Pro or Series S or X. We don't know. We're just going to have to wait and see. Save ourselves a lot of, you know what I mean, talking back and forth about this stuff. Like, we'll see, bro. We will see. So what's up, bro? There's a report that Nintendo Switch 2 will give you the option to have a longer lasting battery lifespan by limiting the charge to 90%. Instead of 100%, it says Nintendo after day. Oh, nice. Save on the battery. Save the life of the battery. That's cool. It said this new gen of gamers don't know what gaming is all about. It says it come out to bring people together like it did back in the day. Yeah, that's out the window now, bro. That's out the window, man. Oh, be nice. I got you. I got you, bro. I got you. I got you. He says, I bet GTA gonna be 30 FPS. And hey, and if it is 30 FPS, bro, then this is what it is. I said, did you see Switch 2 video? Yes. With them using the Joy-Con as a mouse and navigating on that I retweeted it over the weekend. Yes, I've seen it. It says, and you're really, and you are still going to play it too more. Of course, bro. We ain't gonna have no choice. We ain't gonna have no choice. Well, you always have a choice. You can just not play it at all, but you're gonna be waiting all these years and then let GTA just slide by. GTA 6 just slide by and you don't play it because it's 30. We'll see what happens, guys. We'll see what happens. It says, why would they release GTA at 60 right now when they can charge you all over again next generation for 60 FPS? Hey. Well, it's going to be 60 on PlayStation 6. That's for dog. If it's 30, listen, by the lowest I'm expecting GTA 6 to run is 40 FPS on the Pro. 40 FPS is kind of like where I'm at on the Pro at the lowest. I feel like on the base consoles it's going to be 30. On the PS5 Pro, it's going to be 40. So we'll see. We'll see. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong, but we'll see. And plus they got all this time to optimize. Plus they got PSSR 2 that they're working on, trying to update and get all the kinks ironed out. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. We'll see, guys. We will see. He said, just let GTA 6 cook. Rockstar knows what they're doing. Yes, exactly. Like I said, we could do this all day. He says, I'm awake today to play Doom. Laugh out loud, so hype. He says, my first time playing Doom was on a floppy disk with my HP PC a long time ago. Nice. That's what's up. Yeah, with the new enhancements and level design and enemy types, all that stuff. It's exciting for a lot of people. Oh, shoot. Here it is right here. Oh, shoot. Here it is right here. Hold on to your seats. Hold on to your seats. Okay. So it says right here. Hold on. Hold on. Let me see something. Why the heck? All right, here we go. All right, so let's put a timestamp on this one real quick. All right, let's talk about Doom because I think, well, we already talked about it, but let's show y'all the article. All right, so y'all can see for yourselves. All right, we can put this to rest right now because, hey, this is what we're having right now. Let me put a timestamp on this. All right, last one. Let's go. So let's check this out. All right, so this has come from pusssquare.com. It says right here, poor showing for Doom the Dark Ages on PS5 Pro. Frame rate drops and few improvements. So right now on the PS5 Pro, it's showing 54 FPS. It said the tech experts, Digital Foundry, have shared their initial findings for Doom the Dark Ages, and it's pretty disappointing for PS5 players, especially those with the more expensive PS5 Pro. Both of Sony's consoles suffer from frame rate dips, slumming below the target 60 FPS. During busy sequences, to make matters worse, the Series X looks largely locked, so it's perhaps a sign less care and attention has been invested into the PlayStation builds. Says right here, while the PS5 Pro does top out at higher resolutions, hitting pixel counts of as high as 1800p, it sees few other improvements compared to its base console counterpart. There's not even any use of PSSR to upscale the image. So that sucks all the way across the board. This is like lazy right here. This is straight up laziness at an all-time high. But hey, this is what we have, right? Now, Digital Founder describes this as one of the less exciting PS5 Pro updates we have ever seen in recent AAA fare. And it's hard to argue with its findings. It strikes us that developer ID Software has put all of its time and energy into the Xbox Series X version, which I've been saying all this time, with all the other console editions turning in competent and unremarkable results. So there you go. And let's hope for a future patch to refine the experience on PlayStation further and do a little bit more of leveraging the Pro's superior horsepower. So yeah, there it is. Clearly, this is an optimization issue. Now, it would have been crazy if it was running better on the base PS5 and the Series X and not the Pro. Then we could sit here and have a whole different conversation. But the fact that the PS5 Pro still have a higher resolution and hidden pixel count as high as 1800p, but the frame rate is unstable. So like I said before, they can implement PSSR and stuff similar to what happened with Assassin's Creed Shadows and a lot of other games that did not get PSSR day one, but end up getting it afterwards. This is not the first game and it won't be the last. So all these people over here, PS5 Pro, this clearly, this is Bethesda and ID Software, like clearly, right? So it's clearly an optimization issue, and they can patch this and make it run even better, or make it run at a lock 60 frames per second or whatever the case may be. So again, if this is going to turn you off from buying the PS5 Pro version or the PS5 version for that matter, okay, that's fine. Buy it on the Series X or play it on Game Pass. You know what I mean? You got unlimited options at this point. So, hey, clearly it's an optimization issue that's going on here. So hopefully more develop. And this is one of the first times I've ever seen, a AAA game run that poorly on PS5 and Pro. You know what I'm saying? Both of them suffering from the same problem. So clearly there is some sort of optimization issues going on here. And it don't even have PSSR. Are you kidding me? They couldn't even implement PSSR in there. That should tell you a lot. All right. And hey, that's better for the Series X, bro. That's better for this. I got a Series X. Where's my Series X at? My Series X is right back there. So I'm not losing anything. I don't have to play it on the Pro. I can play it on my Series X and I am good. I can play it on PC and I am good. So it's not going to affect me one way or the other. I think people who are going to be directly impacted is people who have already pre-ordered this game, or maybe people who have already bought the game for PS5 and PS5 Pro, only to find out that the performance is not as great, whether it's in a certain portion of the game, whatever. It gets more demanding in certain areas, frame rate dropping, whatever. Right. The fact of the matter is the Pro, should have been, and that's one of the things that Sony apparently is working on with PSSR 2.0 is being able to take away that standard TAA if you may, and replace it with its own AI upscaling as a base, right? And so, we'll see. I'll play it on PC. I'm playing it on PC, and I'm going to be playing it on Series X. So it don't matter to me. It just goes to show you that some of these developers sometimes drop the freaking ball. It doesn't mean that the Pro is trash. It could have been in reverse, right? What would people say? The PS5 Pro and the PS5 version runs superior to the Series X. Then you're going to be like, what? No, something ain't right. And I would have said something ain't right because I know the Series X is more than capable. So, people are always going to try to sit there and point the finger. Oh, the Series X is trash. The Series X is not trash. It's just, it comes down to the developers and optimization. I told y'all, we had this conversation a long time ago. Some of these freaking developers, bro, they're lazy. They don't want to optimize. They don't want to push these consoles to the best, capabilities possible. And so they do half job. Oh, here you go. We'll patch PSSR. Guys, I don't know why people act. Ever since November of last year, we've been getting games released for PlayStation 5 Pro without PSSR. Come on, you know this. Right? And as soon as they patch the game and add PSSR, boom. Whoa, Einstein. Guess what? It's going to be running better and looking better. Because, hey, the Pro is built upon AI features. Everybody should know this. PSSR, the ray tracing capabilities of the big three that Mark Cerny has talked about, right? Like all the capabilities of the Pro. AI is at the heart and soul of this machine. And if you are not implementing all the features of the Pro, of what Sony advertised, you can't expect it to run smoothly because you're not if I was ID Software, like I would be like, look, you know what? Let's delay the PS5 version a bit. Let's work. That's just me, how I think. Let's implement PSSR, the latest version of PSSR that we can possibly get our hands on. And let's optimize the game. You had all this time to work on this. This thing is a stuttery mess, right? Dropping frame rates at below 60 FPS, but Series X version looks better, or is largely at a locked frame rate, but both the PlayStation consoles are suffering. That tells you everything you need to know. Now I could see you dunking on the freaking the PS5 Pro if the base version of the game, the base PS5 was running better. I can see you saying something then. And even then, come on, something is wrong. The Pro should perform better than the base PS5. Come on. So I digress, man. People are going to say whatever they want to say. Tis what it is. But yeah, listen, I'm not defending ID Software at all, or Bethesda or Microsoft. I'm just saying they could do a better job, right? They can do a better freaking job. And let's not even go there. Like even Oblivion have its issues as well too, right? On the PS5 and stuff like that. So again, it says, I love my PS5 Pro, but I will definitely be playing Doom this week on my Series X. There you go. There you go. Sorry, same here, right? And yeah, Oblivion is bad on PC too. I've been having a lot, bro. I can't wait to play Doom on my Series X. I can't wait to boot up that 5090 and play Doom. Oh, it's gonna be, we about to go crazy on this old ultra wide monitor right here, this 1440p ultra wide monitor until we get that 5K monitor. But I'm just saying, like, it's going to look crazy on that ultra. Lord have mercy. Just freaking wait. All right. Now, NVIDIA just dropped the newest update for Doom the Dark Ages for DLSS 4 frame generation. Oh, I cannot forget. Hopefully we don't run into any issues or anything like that. But I'm ready, baby. I'm ready. I'm ready to play it on the C. We might do a dual stream. So we'll run it on the X to show you guys how it runs, and then we'll run it on PC to see how it runs. And yeah, let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. So we'll see, man. We'll see what happens. It says Stellar Blade coming to PC June 11, 2025. Yes. Shout out to my man Cheeto. He did send me something that Sony slipped up. I guess somebody at Sony have Butterfingers. Viper Warrior Xbox. What's going on? Let's get it popping. He said, hey, Marlon, says I wanted to know what's your thoughts on Arc Riders. I haven't looked into it, so I can't give you my thoughts on that yet. It says, when you get into open world, it goes to crap. It says several places have cited that there is a Oblivion memory leak, and the longer you play it, it gets worse. Oh, they gotta fix that, bro. They gotta fix that. That's what I'm saying, man. It's always freaking something, bro. Like, it's always something, right? It's just every time with all these games, like, and a lot of these developers, bro, they're just freaking lazy, bro. Like, they're freaking lazy. Limited Run Game says their numbered physical Switch 2 releases will not be game key cards. Good. Very good to hear that. They said PC players enjoy Gooted in Stellar Blade. Yeah, that I would love to play Stellar Blade on PC though. On PC. I would love to play it on PC. That's gonna look amazing. And especially with us getting in that. Oh, I'm so excited about this, guys. The PC content on the channel is about to be nuts. I'm so excited about getting in the Asus Z Flow 13. Oh, that Strix Halo APU, that 8060S, that 395 plus Max. Oh my God. I cannot wait. It's gonna look crazy. I can't wait to show you guys Stellar Blade on that joint running. Show y'all Stellar Blade running on PC. You feel me? Stellar Blade running on maybe the Steam Deck OLED. You feel me? Boys better get hype, son. Get freaking... Man, we got so many games from here on out to play. We got Switch 2. We eating good. We got Donkey Kong towards the end of... Donkey Kong Bonanza towards the end of July. We got Metroid Prime 4. Let's get freaking hype, son. We're eating good, baby. We shouldn't have no crumbs on the floor, baby. We eating real good as gamers, and people still out here freaking complaining. We got Doom, The Dark Ages. What? We're eating so freaking good right now. So freaking good, baby. Let's go. Let's get it popping, man. And it's going to be the complete edition for PS5 also. Let's go, dude. I'm so freaking hype. Let's get it.
Hey, bro.
Yes,
I know
sir.
this is random, but I had to ask you a question and I want your honest opinion on this. But if you had 100 men versus one gorilla, who will win?
I would say the gorilla. I wanna be like Sean. Pockets all swole like Sean. Got money like Sean. Hey. Yeah, I definitely gotta be gorilla. Gorilla gonna be like, rah, 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 You already know the answer to that question. King Kong is King Kong gonna smash the ground like Incredible Hulk, tossing everybody like. Oh shoot, Rampage, yeah, buddy. Said Marlon. It says, have you been watching The Last of Us season 2? Yo, yes, I've been. Xbox is king. Yes, I've been watching it. We were in the middle of watching what was that, episode 5 yesterday, but the wife was too tired, so we're gonna finish watching it today. We got to restart it, by the way, because we were talking about a whole bunch of stuff in the middle of all of it going on. So but yeah, man, Gorilla is about to go ham, bro. Man, Sean is in here, bro. We gotta get that I wanna be like Sean in there, bro. Like, I wanna be like. Let me see if I can find the perfect beat. I'm gonna mess with Sean right now. I wanna be. Oh no, we gotta find the right beat, man. I'm gonna mess with Sean today, bro. I'm gonna mess with Sean, bro. I wanna be like Sean. Hey, pockets all swole like Sean. Hey. Nah, man, I'm trying to find. Hey, this one's for Sean, man. Hey, check it. Listen. You know what time it is, man. It's the homie Sean, living large. Check it. Hey, sad to know Desmond will never play Switch 2. Rip Edik. I know, man. Yeah, he's 35 today. Hey, hold on. Pull that up. Check it. So this one right here is for the big money. The richest man up in here. Big money, Sean family. Let go. Check it. Hey. I wanna be like Sean. Hey, I wanna be like Sean. Hey, I said I wanna be like the best. Say I wanna be like the best. I said I wanna be like Sean. Hey, I said I wanna be like Sean and take the crown. Living in a glass house in California, yay now. Pockets all swole. Check out the Rolex, check out the Lambo. Oh God, what's next? My man Sean. Zoom right past you. My man Sean. Check out the Louis. My man Sean. Got the Gucci on. Check out the grill. Oh shoot, man. He's gangsta up to the grill. Hey, I wanna be like Sean. Hey. I wanna be like Sean. Hey, check it. I wanna be. Hey, check it. Hey, listen. Sean got crazy money. Fast 5 family. Got the Lambos, got the Dodge Charger, got the Demon, cause he's fiending. Give him a freaking reason to eat up this season, to eat up the freaking road, smell the freaking tire burn. Oh, my man eat the Oreo out the my man Sean got that big money though. Oh, taking a trip to the Caribbean, smoking that trees with the Caribbean, the Rasta man. Check out my boy Sean, man, it's Irie, man. Hey, I wanna be like Sean. Hey, I wanna be like Sean. Hey, come on, say it with me. Hey, I wanna be like Sean. Hey, come on, baby. I wanna be like Sean. Hey, big ups to the homie Sean, man. That one's for you, homie, man. Hey, I wanna be like Sean. Oh! Woo! Shoot! Oh boy! Hey, baby! Oh man! You said that beat was fire, huh? Yeah. Clip it and ship it, baby. There you go. All right, Sean. You got something you can bump in your car now, man. You got something that you can. Sean, you got something you can bump in your Dodge Demon now, man, in your Hellcat. You got something that you can bump in your Hellcat now, man. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. I can't, man. I hope I made y'all day, man. I hope I made y'all day. My job is to entertain, to make y'all happy, man, to make y'all smile. That's what I aim to do when I get on stream, man. I said this man just got a clip of the entire. There's no hope. I love you, bro. Oh shoot. Yeah, boy. It says we need that Popeyes and Louisiana jazz. There you go. There you go, baby. There you go, man. There you go. There you go. Hey, Pickles World. What's popping, bro? What's popping, homie? Samara Gaming Nation, it says, I have a question. I think GTA 6 will run at 60 FPS on Pro. Okay. That's cool, man. Hey, we'll see what happens. You know? We'll see what happens, man. Yo, that song is stuck in my head now, bro. I want to be like Sean. Woo! I want to be like Sean, guys. I love y'all. Your boy got to get going, man. Your boy got to get going, man. You know what I'm saying? I want to be like Sean, bro. That's all I want, bro. I just want to be like Sean, baby. You know, if I'm like Sean, bro, I am good. Like, shoot, I can retire the wife. You know what I'm saying? We could go out in the Keys somewhere, you know, buy a private island. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, man. I want to be like Sean, baby. I want to be able to wake up 10 toes down. You know, bank account is all over swollen with crazy money. I want to be like Sean, baby. You know, that's the only way to be, baby. You know what I mean? I want to have Lambs and Rarries and freaking Hellcats and Dodge Demons and, hey, man, you know. Oh, shout outs to the wife. The wife says, yeah, where's my song? Hey, baby, you know, your song. I don't know if you guys know this, but we're not going to spoil the song, but I wrote a song for my wife, dedicated to my wife. And she wants, when we release the album or release the mixtape, she wants that song to be the first song. But we're going to do the hype song first, redo the hype song for you guys and release that track. But what she's
Thanks
talking
for the dono.
Oh, Mark, let's go.
I'm hyped. I have Doom releasing in a few. Going to Metallica for 2 sold-out nights at Raymond James Stadium in June.
Hey, enjoy yourself, Mark. Hey, that's fire, man. I'm happy to hear that. Yeah, man. Doom. I think when is the early access for Doom? I don't remember when the early access is for Doom, but you say you owe Sean royalties. I know, right? I know, right? There's no hope. I know, man. I'm telling you, shout outs to Sean, baby. Sean is the man, dog. It's a blessing. It's a blessing to be in this man's presence. You feel what I'm saying? Straight up. Oh, the early access is tonight. Okay, got you, bro. Got you. Yeah. So, how much you got to pay for that, Cheeto? How much more you got to pay for that? If you already have it pre-downloaded in Game Pass, how much more do you have to pay for early access? Doom is in 2 hours for early access. Oh, it's in 2 hours. Oh, nice. Oh, you got to pay $30 more. Okay, got you. I see. Okay, that's not too bad for 2 days early access. That's not bad. That's not bad. Yeah, man. But I love you guys, man. I love y'all. I enjoy myself. Your boy gotta get going. It says I'll pay you $35. You say you will pay me $35? Who you gonna pay $35? Me? Says I heard we'll see Half-Life 3 this summer, Game Fest. I've been hearing about that, but let's keep our fingers crossed and let's hope for the best. Let's hope for the best, man. Let's see what we get, man. Let's see what we get. I say you watching Laugh Out Loud Network YouTube channel sometimes. Network YouTube channel. What's that channel, Father Alex? What? Yeah, baby. My wife is funny. Nah, it's alive. It's alive, baby. It's alive. Oh, Chris Tucker? No, I have not. I have not seen that. I have not seen that with Chris Tucker. No red lines, baby. No red lines. I've not seen that with Chris Tucker. Chris Tucker is my homie, man. He's my homie. That's the man right there. But I love you. But I love y'all. Your boy do have to get going. Hit that like button for me. Subscribe to the channel if you're brand new. And like the great legendary Etika would say, please have yourself a wonderful one. And you know what? We got to run out there, man. I gotta get out to that Hellcat. Wait, hold on. What's going on? Wait, what? Who is that? Oh, shoot. It's Sean. I got to go. Hey, I got to go, guys. Your boy got to go.